Before we start a couple of the first things, we're going to call out the kids who will be part of phase one. There's 2 phases to tonight. So anyone that had received an invitation is going to have time on stage tonight, being recognized for something. So when I call your name, if I don't call you, do not panic. There are 2 phases. Now kids, tell me how many phases there are. Hold up your fingers. How many is 2? All right, good. Okay, so if I call your name, you're heading out to the multi-purpose room so we can get you set up in the order that you'll be coming out for the departmental awards as well as our Courage to Persevere. And then on the second half, our nominees and winners will be coming from the audience to the stage. Okay, so I need Luna Karaluki, William Wallace, Byerly Weeb, Samantha Ragadang, Annabella Velasquez Lazo, Joshpreet Alak, Delaney Daniluk, Hafsa Chaudhry, Ava Perry, Theodora Hart, Soham Nagam, Jackson Morneau, Anis Janati, Joshua Whalen, Anis Janati's already leaving, Adriana Jansen, Oscar Labs, Aidan Cook, Lena Al-Kitab, Elena Ferdows, Amberly Mercado, Jasmine Cooper, Willow Kovile, Chloe Gelbert, Matthew Van Egdom, Sienna Trong, Soham Nagam, Montana Bergen, Janae Nothnagel, Kalisa Lawyer, Rylan Wade, McKinley Johnson, Austin Labs already out there, Jaden Farmer, Jack Blatz, Sean Quillabong, Ryder Emery, Andrew Suddy, Eve McKellows, Avery McLeod, Charlotte Perry, Ari Burton, Lena Al-Kitab, Bailey Flanders, Chloe Thurlow, Kalisa's already out, Jake Miller, Oakley Campbell, Liam Gates, Harrison Coombe, and Sharita Joseph. Okay, so if your name was not called, you are going to be part on phase 2. For those of you who have your kids out in the hallway, enjoy your peace and quiet.
Good evening, parents, family members, staff of GW Graham, and of course the students we'll be honoring this evening. Welcome to the 2025 grade GW Graham Secondary School grade 9 to 11 awards ceremony. My name is Chuck Lawson and I'm the principal of GW Graham Secondary School. To open our ceremony, I'd like to call upon Mr. Lewis Abraham for our land acknowledgement.
Aiswael and good evening. Lewis Abraham Telsquid, Talitsikwa Abbotsford. My name is Lewis Abraham. I'm one of the vice principals at GW Graham, and I'd like to welcome you all here this evening to our grade 9 awards night, grade 9 to 11. But I want to take a moment before we begin our ceremony tonight to acknowledge that the place we're on. For time immemorial, our First Peoples have been the caretakers of this land. Their lives, identities, ways of being and knowing are tied to the very place that we have the privilege to meet on. It's with that understanding, with that honor that we acknowledge that we're here tonight on the unceded traditional territory of the Chilkoot, Pulalt, and Samath. Now, when I say unceded, it's important to remember what that means, and that means that's land that was never surrendered, never given to our government. And it's important that we remember the privilege that we have to come and gather on this land and this place. And so I hope that we can start our evening in a good way of remembering that and acknowledging just how privileged we are to be here this evening. Now, I'm going to introduce in a moment here one of our wonderful students who's going to come up and sing O Canada for us. So I'm going to ask that we all rise to our feet as I call up Sabella Larson for the singing of O Canada.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love, and all of us command. With glowing hearts we see the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Wow, what a voice. Thanks so very much, Isabella. I'm going to start off with an apology right away to our guests who were here last night. My opening remarks are going to be similar to last night, but there's a reason about that. Last night was a very significant night for GW Graham Secondary as we awarded over $700,000 of scholarships and bursaries, our financial awards. So we are able to have our, yeah, that's outstanding. We're so fortunate to have an outstanding support in our community, very generous, not only to the graduates from GW Graham Secondary, but all the graduates in our community. So with that significance, I want to start by giving you a little bit of history about GW Graham Secondary, then I want to circle back again about that significance to our grades 9 to 11 students. GW Graham Secondary School opened in September 2006 with close to 700 students in grades 7 to 10. The first graduating class was in June 2009, where we then moved from grade 7 to grade 12, again, GW Graham Middle Secondary School, and we were averaging about 150 students per class. With that, at that point, early on, GW Graham established a very strong athletics program and music program, and we were proud of the diverse course offerings for a school of approximately 1,000 students. 8 years ago, we did the move from a middle secondary school, the planning from a middle secondary school to GW Graham Secondary School, to where we are this year. We had 1,630 students enrolled in grades 9 to 12. So that journey as we got there, about 8 years ago as a staff, we did a lot of meetings and a lot of planning. We came up with 5 focus areas that we really wanted to lean into to get to the point where we were going to be a really strong secondary school. The first one was pride, passion, and spirit. And as a team, we wanted to make sure we had really diverse opportunities, extracurricular opportunities, so students connected beyond the classroom, to have lots of clubs, fine arts, and athletic opportunities. Just within this last week, as an example, we had our GW Graham musical on this stage, where we had 3 matinee performances and 3 evening performances, where you could feel the pride, passion, and spirit in this theater. And then on the weekend, we also had ourselves athletics provincial championships. Our senior girls soccer team, they advanced to the provincial championship for the 4th season in a row, and right to the championship game, where they fell just short a score of 2-1. So outstanding work with our senior girls soccer. And with that, our senior boys rugby team in Tier 2 Quad A rugby, they advanced to the provincial championships, likewise made it all the way to the championship game and fell just short. So outstanding pride, passion, and spirit. Next part as a team we wanted to focus on was strong community connections. It was important. We wanted to embrace place-based learning, where our students were going to be able to get out into the community for learning experiences and to have the community come into GW Graham for learning experiences with us. This year we moved, as an example, to Career Education Days, where it's wonderful, kind of a conference style, where we had community members coming in, providing wide variety of workshops for our students. With those days were organized by our career education team that I want to highlight at the end for our grade 9 to 11 students. The other part was caring and inclusive. Another focus area, our goal was every student that came through our doors, we want to make sure they felt cared for and included in our school community. As an example, we were fortunate to move from middle secondary to secondary school, and we were able to embrace some of the middle school structures that we said, you know what, that's important, that's what we want to have a part of our school. So an example of that was a Take Action Day, and we're super excited about the Take Action Day that we recently hosted. We had 480 grade 3 students. I'm telling you, that changes the feel of this school right there. 480 of those little grade 3 students in here, and our students supporting them in a wide variety of activities. We also had a number of seniors coming in, again, for a wide variety of different activities, and then our youth going out to the community to be able to give back. The next part was innovation. As a team, we said we're going to grow from 1,000 to 1,600 or so students. It's an opportunity for us to build slightly different than your traditional secondary schools. So for that, the main part, we were looking at the ability to bring in some half-day programming and full-day programming. So that was the launch of our trade sampler, production workshop, Graham X, and K9 Foundation. The last focus area that we had was academics. As a team, we wanted to embrace real strong academic opportunities for all of our students. And for us, we turned to advanced placement courses. So I'm pleased to share that this year, we offered 14 advanced placement courses, and the significance is all 14 of those courses are running next year. Because you can put course selection, you can put the advanced placement courses into a course selection handbook, but the significance is that they ran, and in some cases, even a couple classes of them ran. To make all that happen, I really got to turn to the staff at GW Graham, because personally I strongly believe that the strength of a school and a school community does start with the adults in the system. We are extremely fortunate to have some very engaged teachers, teachers who have a strong sense of purpose and a strong commitment to pushing their learning. So how about join me in a round of applause to our wonderful staff at GW Graham. I'm telling you, we are so lucky. We have so many amazing students. We see them day after day. I'm so thankful for the job I have. Because when this all happens and you put this together, the key is that students are bold enough and have that confidence to step forward for significant challenges. None of them will embrace very challenging course loads, and so many of them will also, as I mentioned earlier, that pride, passion, spirit will get connected with clubs, fine arts, athletics. They're very involved students. So thank you to the students for embracing the opportunities at GW Graham. Well done. Some family members, we know that when they take on those challenges, it's not always smiles. We know there's going to be some of those tough days where they come home, there's going to be some self-doubt, there's going to be some tears, and you're there just even to listen, to be there to pat them on the back or give them a big hug. So thanks so very much to all our parents and family members. Let's get a circle back, and parents, I'm going to lean on you on this one again too. For the grades 9 to 11, I mentioned the over $700,000 in scholarships and bursaries, and I actually do believe we're at a point where that record will be broken soon enough. Because I really believe in what we're trying to accomplish with our grades 9 to 11 is we try our best to really get to know each of those students and then be able to connect them to opportunities that are available within our district and opportunities within scholarships and bursaries in their grade 12 year. I do see Mr. Wicker way over there. I'm going to give a plug actually. In our district, we're very fortunate. There's been significant growth in district opportunities. So at GW Graham, we have 2 career advisors. We have Erica Taylor, who does interviews with grade 10 students, and we have Kim Steves, who really focuses on the scholarships and bursaries. With that, when we know our students, we're doing our best to be able to connect them to those opportunities. And with that, again, they're young, they can change their minds. We want to be able to understand them as best as possible and support them on their journey for enjoying GW Graham and then that next step in life, which again, Kim Steves is one to turn to. So for my students, I still see some of you out there. I know we got some back there. I challenge you, I want you to connect to our career education team. I should also mention Jeff Fraser, our career education teacher, work experience coordinator Carlene Lafreniere, and work experience coordinator Jennifer Green. I challenge you, and I really want to make sure you go there, get to know them. I'll cut you a break if you don't do it by the end of June, but you're going to get in there in September right away. Get to know our career education team. They want to know you, and they want to support each and every one of you on your journey here at GW Graham and beyond. With that in mind, let's get to this, and let's get to our school awards. I'm going to call, just a minute now, I know it's Miss James, for business education and leadership. Miss James, come forward.
Hello. So, GW Graham, we have a lot of business courses and obviously leadership courses to go through. We're going to start off with the Junior Accountant Award, which recognizes a student accountant, Luna Karaluk. She showcased an outstanding knowledge of accounting principles. She showed attention to detail, time management, and overall outstanding character. A joy to have in class, always willing to help out, and eager to learn everything and anything about accounting. Pushed beyond just the basic knowledge, she actually lapped the course and started going into Accountant 12. Amazing student, and I want to recognize her today for Junior Accountant. just guessing what order they're in backstage. I'm not gonna lie. The GW Graham Senior Business Award recognizes those who not only excel in their senior level business courses, but who embody, and you've heard it before, the school motto of pride, passion, and spirit. These kids really bring in the energy that makes these programs come alive. And these individuals, I have two of them for senior business, have showed their enthusiasm for business and have seized every opportunity to expand their knowledge in business, always seeking new opportunities to improve. With great pleasure, I want to give this award to two outstanding students, Barley Weeb and William Wallace. I'm not sure what order. Okay. So then we have leadership, junior business. So the Junior Business Award, same kind of thing. It's given to students that not only show a passion and enthusiasm for business and embody our spirit of pride, passion, and spirit in the courses. These individuals also bring their passion for business and really so these individuals brought their enthusiasm for business into the classroom and created a very unique, creative, and widely loved crochet keychain business for their cumulative business project. It was really exciting to see how passionate they were and amazing work that they produced in the course. And these students are Annabella Velasquez Lazo and Samantha Regading. All right, so for our Junior Leadership Award, obviously in leadership, we really embody, again, the principle of pride, passion, and spirit. Sorry, it's hard to do a few of these back to back. These students showcased their enthusiasm for the course, but not only for the course, but for enhancing school culture as a whole. In leadership, they put on lots of school events with the hope of building strong community here and enhancing the general environment for all the students in this building. For our Junior Award, we have Delaney Danielek. So I'm gonna call her up. Just Delaney, sorry. So for our Senior Leadership Award, I want to recognize Josh Preet. He served as a leader not only within our school community, but in our leadership class as a whole. He consistently volunteers his time and to contribute to our school, whether that be stocking the school food cart in the morning, running a fundraiser at lunch, or helping organize school events. He always brings pride, passion, and spirit into the classroom and our general school to make it better for everyone that goes here. So I want to recognize him for this, the Senior Leadership Award, as he is a student that truly embodies what it is to be a leader. welcome Yvonne Haviland, who's going to present our English awards.
I just found out there's 3 people instead of 2, so I'm kind of freaking out a little bit. Okay. Hello. My name is Yvonne Haviland. I teach humanities, which is social studies and English together. And tonight I am honored to acknowledge, I guess it's 3 students who are outstanding in English. They have shown strong abilities in researching diverse topics, synthesizing their writing, and creating projects that demand significant time and dedication. Please join me on the stage. I'm just going to check the name of the 3rd child here. Hafsa Chaudhry, Ava Perry, and Thea Hart. Both Hafsa and Ava are my students, so I'm just going to say a little bit about each of them. Hafsa is one of the most hardworking students I've ever encountered. She dedicates herself not only during class, but before school and at lunch to ensure her work is always completed to the highest standard. Hafsa never hesitates to ask questions to deepen her understanding and enjoys sharing her insights both in writing and during class discussions. She has earned an extending mark in all 3 terms this year so far in English and continues to achieve excellent results. I'm delighted to present you with this Award of Excellence in Junior English. Congratulations, Hafsa. Next, the English department would like to honor Ava Perry. Although she may not always share her opinions out loud, Ava is insightful, creative, and exceptionally skilled as a writer. Throughout the year, she has produced numerous projects and written pieces that clearly showcase abilities beyond the typical 9th grade level. Ava's sense of humor and mature insights make her writing both entertaining and enjoyable to read. She's earned many perfect scores on assignments and consistently models excellence in English, achieving and extending marks in all 3 terms so far. It is my pleasure to present Ava Perry with this Award of Excellence in Junior English. Please join me in congratulating her.
Hello, my name is Alia Beacom, and I have the privilege to recognize 3 exceptional students today for the Junior Math Awards. Can I please have Soham Nigam, Jackson Morneau, and Anis Janati please join me on stage. With a grade 9 student who has taken on and excelled in both Mathematics 9 and Foundations of Math and Pre-Calculus 10 in just his first high school year. I'll add that this was alongside what I thought was 2 out of timetable courses. Turns out it's just 1 band class that just seems to run forever. And several extracurricular commitments. I believe 1, he was elected as grade 9 fancy-pantsy student council person. I forget what the official title is. As a mathematician, his curiosity, drive, and thoughtful approach to learning set him apart in the class. He consistently demonstrates a deep commitment to understanding the why behind mathematical problems, going deeper to fully understand the concepts that drive the subject forward. His questions sparked meaningful classroom discussions in the class and encouraged his peers to think deeper as well, which I appreciated. We turn to Jackson Morneau, a second student, also in grade 9. Focused, motivated, and inquisitive, this student embodies the spirit of a mathematician. Over the last 2 years, keeping in mind he's in grade 9, so in grade 8 as well, he has taken on 4 high school math courses and has applied the passion this passion and related areas, including computer science and engineering. Just this year, he has completed Foundations and Pre-Calculus Math 10 and Pre-Calculus 11. He takes responsibility for his own learning, shows initiative, and always asks great questions to ensure he understands each topic fully. He'll soon have completed all the math courses we have to offer at GW, and we can't wait to see him in engineering and robotics. This brings me to our third recipient. I had the pleasure of also teaching in grade 6. He's now in grade 10, and he still shows exceptional work ethic, perseverance, and accountability in math. But he also finds joy in the process. Having been lucky enough to be his math teacher in grade 6 and learning a lot from him in the process, he was always curious and eager to learn. I remember his smile when we were having some sort of egg drop or science project, and I said, well, why don't we find out how tall the gym is by using a protractor and a plumb bob? And he was like super excited about it. Now he's in grade 10, and he's already in Pre-Calculus 12, which is crazy, and the passion and curiosity continue. He readily accepts a challenge, even seeking opportunities outside the classroom to pursue math, such as writing the Cayley Math Contest from the University of Waterloo. He is a wonderful contributor in any class, and his thoughtful questions enrich the learning community. On behalf of the GWG Math Department, I am pleased to present the Junior Math Award to Soham Nigam, Jackson Marneau, and Anis Janati. I would like to ask Mr. Calvin Patterson to join me up on stage. I did. So I realized that my 1.5 pages was not finished. So I also have math contests to announce. Presenting the Math Competition Awards, could the following students please come up on stage? Joshua Wallaling, Anis Janati, who's now got to run from the other side, and Adriana Jansen. The Math Department is pleased to offer students the opportunity to write the math contest sponsored by the University of Waterloo. This prestigious contest is an annual event and is written by students from around the world. This year's winners with the highest results in our school are the Pascal Grade 9 contest, Joshua Wallaling. The Cayley for Grade 10 is Anis Janati, and the Fermat for Grade 11 is Adriana Jansen. Congratulations to these students. Patterson, join me on stage.
And I are pleased to recognize excellence in applied design, skills and technology for students in metalwork, woodwork, trades, robotics, and engineering and architecture classes. In ADST, theory meets practical application, enabling students to develop ideas and bring them to life in various ways. Our ADST Trades Awards recognize students who demonstrate key qualities in this field. A top ADST student is not only skilled with tools and materials, they also possess a positive mindset and strong work habits, understanding that consistent effort, trial and error, and making mistakes goes a long way. They're critical thinkers who approach the challenges with a problem-solving mindset, embracing the design process from initial ideation, prototyping, to building using tools and getting their hands dirty. This hands-on approach is crucial for them refining their skills and constantly advancing. These awards presented to both our top junior and top senior students celebrate those who have shown dedication, skill, and strong work habits. So first, our top junior ADST trade student. This grade 9 student has been involved in engineering and architecture. Leave him back there for a second. engineering and architecture, woodwork and metalwork classes this year. He demonstrates strong work habits in every ADST class he is in, making strong progress in his work in applying his learning in new situations and advancing his skills. The student has an infectious positive attitude and is rarely found without a smile on his face. He asks questions, he focuses during lessons, he helps out wherever he can, and he applies himself. And most importantly, he can ride his bike really fast down hills. Aiden Cook, congratulations on top ADST Trades Award.
So now our Senior ADST Trades Award recipient, I'm going to call Oscar Labs out onto the stage so that he can be awkward like me. Oscar has a true engineering mindset, employing his skills across many areas of applied design, including computers, coding, electronics, robotics, and digital manufacturing. Not only does he have extraordinary skill, show him how to do something once and he'll easily roll with it, but he also is full of creative determination, bringing complex ideas to life with attention to detail and a clear sense of purpose. For the Inquiry Fair, he did one project, but he had 2 others pretty much completed and would have been amazing if he had shown them. Eager to experience as much as possible in his exchange year, he dedicated much of his extra time to community broadcasts, ski club, mountain bike club, and the Inquiry Fair, while also leading his classmates and completing his work to an exceptional level. He is the kind of student you never want to say goodbye to, and as he returns to Germany to embark on new adventures, he will be genuinely missed. We are pleased to recognize Oscar Labs with the top Senior ADST Trades Award. I promise. With that, I would like to call Kristen Ryle to the stage.
Good evening. I have the pleasure of presenting this year's top Grade 11 Science Award, but our department had quite a difficult task this year selecting a deserving recipient. We have many students that demonstrate excellence, determination, and passion when it comes to the sciences, and as such, we found ourselves struggling to select just one recipient of this award. So I would like to ask the following 3 students to come to the stage to receive the award tonight: Lina Al-Kitab, Elena Ferdaus, and Amber Mercado. So although these 3 are sharing the award tonight, I'm going to speak individually about each of them. So I'm going to start in alpha order. Lina. Lina is an exceptional student whose passion for sciences shine through in all that she does. Her attention to detail is remarkable and consistently sets her work apart as thoughtful, thorough, and precise. Not only is she a high achiever, but she also demonstrates a genuine desire to seek a deeper understanding, often going beyond what we are learning in the classroom to explore concepts more fully. Her curiosity, focus, and determination make her a truly deserving recipient of the top Grade 11 Science Award. Elena is a phenomenal student whose natural aptitude for science is matched by her humility and quiet confidence. Bright and quick to grasp complex concepts, she requires little support and consistently demonstrates an impressive ability to process and apply new information with ease. Even though she is soft-spoken, she is an active and reliable participant who always engages thoughtfully in class discussions. I know that I can always turn to Elena whenever I pose a thought-provoking question to the class. She won't let me down. Elena's sharp intellect, steady presence, and eagerness to learn makes her stand out and a worthy recipient of the top Grade 11 Science Award. Your turn. Amber brings dedication, curiosity, and enthusiasm to every class, consistently demonstrating a strong work ethic and a genuine love for learning. Despite a busy athletic schedule, she takes full responsibility for her studies, and she never hesitates to help her peers along the way. Her thoughtful questions, meticulous work, and positive presence make her a standout, both academically and personally. Amber is a one-of-a-kind student whose commitment to excellence sets a high standard for those around her, and she is truly deserving of this recognition this evening. Congratulations to all three of you. I invite Darlene Key to the stage now for the next award.
Good evening. My name is Darlene Key, and I'm one of the visual arts teachers. Excuse me. I also teach ceramics, and I am honored to present the Junior Art Award today. So if Jasmine Cooper could please come out. And she is an exemplary student in all things art, as well as a community member in our classroom. She is not only a positive member of the classroom, she's very respectful, she's always open to pitching in and helping whenever assistance is needed. The ceramics room can be quite busy, and so I know that Jasmine is someone I can always count on for that. On top of that, when it comes to her craft and her art, she approaches her work with such a strong work ethic. She comes in at lunch, after school, to do all the things that she wants to do with her artwork, which is high standards. And she gives great care and attention to everything she does. So in all aspects, as a student, I am very honored to present the Junior Art Award to Jasmine Cooper.
Good evening. It is my honor to present the Junior Home Economics Award to Willow Cuvier and Chloe Jalbert. Oh, Jalbert, sorry. Willow and Chloe consistently demonstrate a positive and diligent approach to everything that they do. Their dedication to producing high-quality work is evident in every task that they undertake. They come to class with a cheerful attitude, ready to learn, and are always willing to support their peers. It has been a true pleasure to witness their growth and teamwork throughout the year, and I am proud to present this award to both Willow and Chloe. Well done. Presenting the Language Award, David Hawkins and Leah Kornblum.
Para el premio en español, nuestra ganadora es Sienna Truong. If you make it this far, you get the English. So Sienna is a student who is not just demonstrating excellence, but is demonstrating what it takes to get excellence in a language and that's consistency. She is consistently not just present in body, but present in mind, actively participating in everything that we do. She's consistent in her positive attitude and in her presence. To bring a positive presence to class is an extremely important influence on the rest of the class community. And for that, I'm very thankful. Fortunately, Mrs. Kornblum could not make it tonight, but she says, Matthew is receiving this award because of his passion and determination to go above and beyond in the French language. In addition to achieving high standards in his work, he consistently takes extra steps to deepen his understanding of the language. In class, we read a variety of books, ranging from children's books to short comprehension novels. Matthew has taken on a passion project to read a full novel in French that exceeds the current reading level standards. His oral responses to daily journal prompts are consistently outstanding. This summer, Matthew will take his language comprehension even further by going to Quebec to participate in the Explore program, a month-long French immersion experience. Matthew, you have done fantastic work this semester. Congratulations. Up next, we have Shane Monkman presenting the Music Award.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Shane Monkman. I'm the music teacher here at GW Graham. I'd like to bring the recipient of the Junior Music Award out on stage, and then we're going to talk about him a little bit. The recipient of this year's award is Soham Nigam. Only in grade 9, Soham has quickly established himself as one of the top students in the music department. He came into my class quietly in September and has been a leader every single day and every single rehearsal. He's one of 3 grade 9s who were chosen to play with our senior band in the festival and continues to perform with our senior band in our year-end concerts, and one of only 2 grade 9s invited to be a part of our pit orchestra for Shrek the Musical. Soham is constantly pushing himself every day to be a bit better musician, and by pushing himself, he makes all his peers around him better and stronger musicians. Please congratulate Soham on this amazing accomplishment. I'd like to invite back up Ms. Umar to present the award for top criminology.
All right. I'm going to ask 2 students to come up. I would like Janae Nothnagel and Kalisa Lawyer to come to the stage, please, to receive the Top Junior Dancer Award. These 2 junior dancers demonstrated outstanding commitment and enthusiasm throughout this semester. Their consistent effort, positive attitude, and eagerness to learn set them apart as leaders in the studio. Whether mastering new choreography or encouraging their peers, they brought energy and focus to every class. Their passion for dance was clear and contagious, making them very deserving recipients of this award. Please join me in congratulating this year's top junior dancers, Janae and Kalisa. Okay, I'm going to call Michael Florzone and Gareth Clark to the stage now for the next award.
Okay, it's just me. No, I'm Michael Florzone. I teach film production here at GW Graham, and I'll be presenting junior film production, what it takes to win in a top junior film production is to be awesome. Truly, I mean, yeah, to be an awesome filmmaker, but not just that, to be a great collaborator, to love working in groups, to be creative, to take risks, to have fun, and be open to learning. So we have two this evening. I'd like to bring them out, and then I'll talk a little bit about them. Rylan Wade and McKinley Johnson, come on out. Okay, so Rylan has made a significant impact on the culture of our Film 10 class this year. She's been a positive team player, makes creative choices in project work. She's a great collaborator with her team and class, and always so passionate about learning about filmmaking. Rylan took a risk and went out of her comfort zone by jumping into a spring break class at Vancouver Film School, and that takes courage, especially when you're new at this. Recently, I saw her working with her partners and laughing as if she was about to fall on the ground. That's the kind of joy we want. I mean, not that everyone has to fall on the ground, but it's wonderful when students have fun. The first, yes, this is the kind of spirit of creativity that we wish for. And the first recipient of this year's junior film production goes to Rylan Wade. The next recipient, McKinley Johnson. As a dedicated and passionate student who has a love for film, it shines through in everything she does. She consistently goes above and beyond, investing countless hours into filming and editing, not just as tasks, but as expressions of her deep appreciation for the craft. She has a natural eye for storytelling through the lens, thoughtfully selecting shots and angles that bring her creative vision to life. Her commitment and talent make her a truly deserving recipient of this award. The second recipient of our junior film production goes to McKinley Johnson. At this time, I'd like to call up Colleen Foka and... Nope. Oh, Mr. Clark. Hello. I'd like to call up Mr. Clark.
Hi, my name's Gareth Clark. I'm the television production teacher here. Oscar, would you like to join me on stage, please? Student who has brought energy, enthusiasm, and a love for television production to our program. The Junior Television Student Award recognizes someone who not only shows technical promise, but also willingness to learn and help others and push creative boundaries. Oscar has consistently impressed us with his curiosity, his work ethic, and his natural instinct for visual storytelling. Whether it's behind the camera or in the editing room, he's shown real potential and passion. From day one, Oscar has shown a talent from TV, and what truly set him apart this year was his endless work for the Chilliwack Christmas Parade. From setup to post-production, Oscar's tireless efforts helped him to make the entire event a success. It's been a joy watching him grow, and we can't wait to see where he goes from here. Oscar, you've left your mark on our program, and as you prepare to head home to Germany, know this: we will miss you terribly. Your energy, your talent, and your skills will not be forgotten. Okay, I'm going to try this. Danke, Oscar, und vergiss uns nicht. Wir hoffen, dass Sie wiederkommen und uns besuchen. Which basically means, don't forget about us, and we hope to see you again.
Good evening. We are absolutely honored to recognize this year's winners for Physical and Health Education, PHE. We have about 50 PE classes every year, so it's really difficult for us to choose just one or two or even a few recipients of this award. So we're going to call out between the grades 9 and 11, 5 award winners tonight. So would Jaden Farmer, Jack Blatz, Sean Kolobong, Ryder Emery, and Andrew Suddy come to the stage, please? Health Education Award are students who thrive in the PE environment. They have a tremendous work ethic and a true passion for healthy living. Whether they're leading warm-ups, encouraging their peers, or pushing themselves to achieve their new personal bests, these individuals consistently demonstrate outstanding positivity, sportsmanship, initiative, and leadership. They approach every challenge with focus, determination, and a willingness to improve. Their commitment to fitness, skill development, teamwork, and personal growth set a shining example for others. Congratulations, guys. Would Mr. Wilhite come up, top junior and senior drama?
Good evening, everybody. My name is Mr. Wilhite. I'm the theater director here at GW, and I'm going to be giving out the Junior Drama Awards and the Senior Drama Awards. We'll start with the Junior Drama Awards. If I could please call Eve McKellows and Avery McLeod to the stage. Awards go to students that demonstrate ability in something we call the 5 C's of drama: creativity, communication, confidence, collaboration, and the ability to challenge yourself. Students that display their ability to harness these life skills in practical ways are always on my radar as students deserving of recognition. These aren't just skills in a drama class, but they're really good life skills too. In all of these categories, Eve stands out. She is a leader in our class, on the stage, and in life. Congratulations to Eve McKellows for being one of the recipients of our Drama Awards this evening. For Avery, I've had the pleasure of teaching Avery, the next winner of the Junior Drama Award, for a couple of years now, and she never ceases to amaze me. She is a leader among her peers, a confident performer, and most of all, she finds the joy in everything that she does. And that joy is simply infectious. She lives the saying, love what you do. Congratulations to Avery McLeod. And for our Senior Drama Awards, I'd like to call to the stage Charlotte Perry and Aria Burton. Excellent. To the X. I'm a really big believer that excellence is no accident. It takes dedication, perseverance, patience, and discipline. When I think about what our senior awards really mean, it is recognizing students that display these very deliberate qualities. I have known Charlotte Perry for 3 years now, and with each course she goes through, I see a more confident and skilled student and performer. We just finished our production of Shrek the Musical, and she accomplished the work of many with cool professionalism. Frankly, she impresses me every single day. Excellence really is no accident, but Charlotte makes it look effortless. Congratulations to Charlotte Perry, the winner of our senior drama. It is hard to know exactly what to say when a student surpasses your expectations and then asks for feedback on how to improve. Aria is both an outstanding student and an outstanding performer. She is always looking to improve, always finding ways of outdoing herself, and she does it with humility and grace. Aria Burton is one of a kind, and she always puts everything she has on the stage and into each performance. Please join me in congratulating Aria Burton, the second recipient of our Senior Drama Award. And as we move on with the evening, I would just like to call up Christian Rail for our next set of awards.
Hello again. I'm here on behalf of Mrs. Gillette this evening to present the Top Psychology Award tonight, and I would like to call Lena Al-Kitab to the stage to receive this award. For you, okay? As this year's top psychology student, Lena has distinguished herself through her deep curiosity and thoughtful inquiry. She asks meaningful questions that push discussions further and inspire those around her. Her commitment to truly understanding the principles of psychology is evident in every assignment, where her insights are both perceptive and well-reasoned. Lena's fastidious work ethic ensures her work is consistently of the highest quality, and her conscientious presence in class, always prepared, always engaged, and always kind, has made her a model student. Congratulations, Lena, on Top Psychology. To call Brady Cameron to the stage for the next award.
Good evening. It's a pleasure to be here presenting the Junior and Senior Courage to Persevere Awards to some remarkable and truly deserving students. This award is given to students who embody resilience, strength, rising to any occasion, and continuing to excel across all domains of their education. As someone who has set the bar for Canadian courage and perseverance, Terry Fox said, "Strength doesn't always come from what we can do, it comes from overcoming the things we thought we couldn't." And these students exemplify the qualities of strength, fortitude, and adaptability that Terry Fox stood for to the highest degree. Please join me in recognizing and congratulating this year's recipients of the Courage to Persevere Award. For junior, we have Bailey Flanders and Kalisa Lawyer, and for senior, we have Oakley Campbell.
This evening of presenting, I think, my favorite award. I like to call this the Good Human Award, and this is our Citizenship Award. And the people who are going to be called to the stage they stand out among their peers in setting a culture and a tone at GW Graham that is kind, that is inclusive, and representing just true goodness. What does it mean to be a good citizen in high school? So, well, citizenship, I like to say, is the daily choice to make our school a safer, a kinder, and a more inclusive place. And our students have done this and displayed this through their words, their actions, and the courage to always do what is right. What does this look like day to day in the school? Well, it's showing respect to their peers, to visitors, themselves, and to the campus itself. It's creating inclusivity and being the kind of person who doesn't just stand by when things happen without saying something. It's a person who serves selflessly, a person who takes accountability, and somebody who stands up for others. In short, these good humans that we're going to call to the stage tonight make our halls lighter, they make our conversations braver, and the community stronger because they are a part of it. And they do this little by little every day in their actions and in the way they conduct themselves here at school. So for our grade 9 citizens, I'd like to call to the stage Austin Pierce and Chloe Jalbert. Now I'm going to say a few words about these fine individuals here. Amongst all those things I've already said, teachers have described Austin as trustworthy, helpful, and being a true gentleman. Austin treats those around him with kindness at all times. Chloe, amazing. You know the type of person who you can count on. That's Chloe. And she has integrity and is truly kind-hearted in everything she does. Congratulations, Austin and Chloe. Now on to our grade 10s. I'd like to call to the stage Kelsey Bertram and Theodora Hart. Now again, amongst all those things I've already read out, Kelsey has been described as somebody who is kind. And I also have another thing to say here. She's the type of kid who gets 103% in her classes. I didn't even know that was possible. The math doesn't math for me. But among that, Kelsey remains humble, kind-hearted, and just an all-around good human. That's Kelsey. She's truly amazing. Theodora Hart. Now, Theodora has been described as helpful, considerate of others, kind-hearted. She lifts up people around her at all times, and she leaves GW Graham a better place because she's a part of it. Congratulations, Kelsey and Theodora. Moving on to our grade 11s, I'd like to call to the stage Sabella Larson and Aria Burton. As these two are making their way here, I want to impress upon our grade 11s who may be in the audience and to our winners of our Citizenship Award tonight. Our grade 11s, you are stepping into leadership next year and really setting the tone for what it means to be a Grizzly around GW Graham. And Sabella Larson and Aria Burton have done just that. Sabella has been described as somebody who is always kind, who thinks of others above herself, exemplifying what it means to be selfless and a truly good human. Aria has been described, first off, wow, Aria carries herself with grace. And we're going to quote Tim McGraw here, she's both humble and kind, the best qualities a person can have. Congratulations, Sabella and Aria. I'd now like to call to the stage Beth Clark and Ryan Pasterchik.
The Service Award is a distinguished honor presented to students who have shown outstanding dedication and leadership within the school community. This award recognizes those who have generously invested their time, energy, and spirit into school-wide initiatives, and who have played a key role in shaping and uplifting our school culture.
Nominees are not only active participants, they are motivators and mentors, setting a powerful example for their peers. At a busy school of over 1,600 students, the individuals recognized tonight have truly distinguished themselves through their care, commitment, and unwavering support of the Grizzly community. Their contributions have left a lasting mark on our campus.
Our recipients today have made meaningful contributions both within and beyond the walls of GW Graham. These remarkable students lent their voices to student agency projects, including Indigenous Leadership and Student Engagement Committee. From documenting and celebrating school and community events through Graham Live to warmly welcoming our newest Grizzlies as dedicated Link leaders, these students exemplify what it means to lead with heart.
They are performers who bring scripts to life, spreading joy through theater. They are the friendly faces who keep our Grizzly Cafe running, one coffee and iced drink at a time. Many are musicians, arriving early and staying late to perfect their craft, and others are athletes and coaches, committed not only to their own growth, but also to building up the next generation.
We are proud to honor this exceptional group of student leaders, individuals who consistently inspire those around them and embody the very best of what our school stands for.
As we call our award winners to the stage, we will ask that they remain on stage until all of our recipients have been called by grade. We will then ask for everyone to gather for a group photo commemorating your achievement.
Please join us in celebrating our Grade 9 Service Award recipients, Shiloh Holman, Quinn Olson, Jackson Morneau, and Wyatt West.
And now for our Grade 10 Service Award recipients, Andre Brooks, Eve McKellows, Oscar Labs, Delaney Armstrong, Caitlin Guy, Sienna Nurlane Hussein, and Katie Schmidtke.
2011 Service Award recipients are Elise Ratowski, Emily Kelly, and Josh Pree Allock. Principal Chuck Lawson to the stage to present the Grizzly Award.
Okay. It's my pleasure to present the Grizzly Awards this evening. The Grizzly Awards are going to be, it's an outstanding accomplishment. It's for students who have achieved in academics. They raise the academic bar in our class. They're critical thinkers, they're collaborative, work well together, and they have very creative minds. Beyond the classroom, they get involved everywhere throughout our school, in extracurricular activities, in clubs, fine arts, and athletics. Again, extremely involved throughout our entire school. They're also the type of ones with their very busy schedule, they still find time to help out. They're the ones that we just turn to, don't even have to ask, they can see, because I'm old and I look like I need some help. So I get these helping hands, they're always eager to help us out. So you're amazing students. This evening what we're going to do is we're going to start with the grade 9 students. And we're going to call forward the students who were nominated. I'll call you down, have you line up here to get your medal. And with that, after that, I'm going to ask you to go back, and then we'll announce the grade 9 recipients. Again, we'll do that for grades 9, 10, 11 this evening. So let's go with our grade 9 nominees. When you hear your name, could you please come down, and we'll have our team there, they'll greet you. Troy Pham, Wyatt West, Taylor Monroe, Everly Massey, Danush Ganabessari, Tessa Wicker, Sloan Tunnicliffe, Fontu Sadipo, Chloe Gelbert, Joshua Waylene, Mackenzie Emilio, Jackson Morneau, and Brooklyn Riley. How about a round of applause for our nominees? We're going to get a team picture here. Bob and have a team come on forward. Let's get taller in the back. Always will. We got these top students are going to work this out for me. Taller in the back a little bit. Just go fix it. Go ahead and punch in. Back. How do you need them forward a bit? You guys want to kneel at the front? Thanks. Yeah, that's good. Thanks. Yeah. Good, thanks so much. Good work, you guys. Good work. Well done. Our grade 9, 2025 Grizzly Award recipients are Jaden Farmer and Reese Larson. Please come forward. For our Grizzly recipients, I turned to our teaching staff. I asked for a few quotes for what they're seeing in the classroom. So we'll go with one at a time. We'll go with Jaden first. So Jaden, this is what we had to hear about you. We had Jaden is wonderful. Okay, and then Reese. No, we got more. Jaden is wonderful. He actively engages in all class activities and takes pleasure in his work. He asks clarifying questions, applies the feedback to his work. He is polite, kind, and hardworking. Another teacher commented that Jaden became a Grizzly this past September. He entered the doors at GW Graham and has never looked back. Jaden takes every opportunity he is given here at GW Graham and always gives 110% to ensure he gets 1% better every day. Jaden not only is an outstanding student athlete at GW Graham, he is also kind, generous, caring young man who always finds ways to demonstrate special acts of kindness and empathy to his fellow classmates and members of the school community. Well done, Jaden. Such a sweetheart. This is a teacher's quote, but you are a sweetheart. Yes. It's a teacher's quote. She's such a sweetheart. She's very kind to everyone and is dedicated to her work. Reese always comes to class with a smile on her face and has a genuine eagerness to learn. Academics come naturally to her, and she always made the effort to stay caught up, especially when she was away due to volleyball or other extracurriculars. Reese was never afraid to ask questions or lend a hand to help others. She's an amazing student, and we're lucky to have her here at GW Graham for the next few years. Another teacher commented that Reese has demonstrated a strong understanding of the French language and continues to go above and beyond in class, in writing and in speaking. She has shown enthusiasm, determination, and takes great care of all assignments. Well done, Reese. It's all good. Okay. We'll now move to our grade 9 Grizzly nominees, and again, grade 10 Grizzly nominees. When your name's called, please come down and we'll line up just like our grade 9s did. Katie Schmidtke, Guilherme Militao, Sihana Trong, Kelsey Bertram, Theodora Hart, Caitlin Nee, Sihana Nurlang Hussein, Ashlyn Shantz, Willow Cuvier, Aiden Parachoniak, and Anaya Syed. Probably have to do the same team. If we can get a small group up front just to kneel down. Who's going to kneel down for us? Okay. Is that right? The grade 10, 2025 GW Graham Grizzly recipients are Grayson Mortson, Emmy Bartell, Mason Lowen, and Sean Hill. Okay, team, again, we'll line up, face our audience. And likewise, we'll read quotes from your teachers. How about if we have we'll have Grayson Moritz. Could you step forward a bit, please? Make sure all audience members know. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, this is quotes from teachers. Grayson is a respectful student who brings just the right amount of exuberant energy. I noticed that, Grayson. Remember, just the right amount of exuberant energy. Don't push it further into the classroom setting. Grayson is a real pleasure to have in class. He is very hardworking and always strives to do his best. He is energetic, driven, and supportive of his peers. Grayson is a real leader at G.W. Graham Secondary. And Emmy Bartel, can you step forward, please? Emmy is an excelling student who is consistently a part of so many awesome avenues in our building: athletics, leadership, and academics. She's a genuine pleasure to have in the classroom, supporting others while at the same time striving for her own success. Emmy is awesome. Emmy has been an exceptional student in class who has demonstrated mastery of subjects far beyond her grade. She has been continually impressing not just me, but her peers as well with her remarkable work ethic and results. Emmy was often the last one out of the class, trying to get to the heart of a topic. She was never satisfied with anything less than exceptional. Her consistent passion and tenacity to do her best in everything was something to be admired. Well done, Emmy. Mason Lowen, please step forward. Mason is a dedicated student who is a pleasure to have in class. He's always engaged in lessons, willing to give answers and help his peers. He always seeks to extend his knowledge and is always willing to help when asked. Mason has been an outstanding student. He's dedicated, upbeat, and drives the class forward with his own participation. Mr. Webster says he's also got some mean highlighter game. He beats the girls at their own game. Quite the highlighter, well done. Mason is an outstanding Grizzly who is keen to take on challenges and support others. His positive attitude and enthusiasm for thinking outside the box has made him a leader in our class. Well done, Mason. And Sean, please step forward. Sean Hill. Sean is a hardworking student who very rarely makes mistakes, but when he does, he always makes sure he finds out where he went wrong so he doesn't make that mistake again, and he doesn't. Your math teacher also says he does some amazing card tricks, so check out Sean's card tricks. Sean is a natural leader and involved member of our G.W. Graham community. In class, he is driven to learn as much as he can, ready to act on feedback, and always makes time to support his peers. Outside of class, I regularly see Sean connecting with and supporting peers and staff, ready to lend a hand and get involved. Well done, Sean. I'll join in, I'll cut out. There you go. Thanks. You want to get one more for them at all? Okay. Well done, you guys. Okay, now our grade 11 Grizzly nominees. Again, Grizzlies, when you hear your name, please come forward to our stage. Zach Corrigan, Naya Jobu, Cole Price, Emily Kelly, Peyton Veenstra, Aria Burton, Jekka Labasbas, Rebecca Zapparoli, Michelle Kasama Kamsu, and Bajan Tour. Those are grade 11 nominees. All good. Well done, grade 11s. The grade 11, 2025 GW Graham Grizzly recipients are Kale Bartel and Maggie Epp. Wonderful, thank you too. And there we are. Here's some quotes for Kale first from Kale's teachers. Kale is an example of who all GW Graham student athletes strive to become. Kale found his passion with basketball and academics early in his grade 9 year and has never looked back. Kale leads his peers on and off the court. He is a role model for all those that come into contact with him. Kale continues to stretch his comfort zone to ensure he continues every day to find ways to become 1% better. Kale bleeds blue and white and is a Superman when it comes to showing the world his pride, passion, and spirit for being a student athlete at GW Graham. We are so excited to see what Kale achieves next year in his senior year. Another teacher commented, Kale is an excellent academic class leader and raises the bar on any discussion or assignment that he takes part in. Another teacher commented, Kale is an exceptionally hard worker, dedicated to pushing himself to improve. He displays sportsmanship, positivity, honesty, and integrity. Disciplined in all areas he does. Well done, Kale. For Maggie Epp. Maggie, one of your teachers said, Maggie was always enthusiastic and positive in Physics 11. In the first week of class, she came up to me and told me how much she loved physics and how excited she was to be taking it. Even during some tough times, she would always stay on top of her work and most importantly, always had a smile on her face. Maggie achieves at a high level in everything she does, including her performance in the class and as well on the track. She is dedicated to her goals and is willing to work hard and persevere to achieve them. She is always kind and considerate of her classmate and leads by examples. And Mr. Webster had to say, Maggie is the type of student who succeeds despite the odds. Even her challenges are defined by her resilience, effort, and intelligence in overcoming them. I have never seen anything hold Maggie down except for bread. And I don't know what that part was about, Maggie. An inside joke, but nothing holds Maggie down. Well done, Maggie and Kale. Good job. Do one picture, you guys have back off. Okay. That concludes our awards ceremony this evening. We want to make sure we have some time for you to take pictures of your wonderful children we're so very proud of. Take time outside, take pictures. You can come in here for some pictures. But it's just in closing, I'd like to be able to take some time to thank our entire awards committee for all the hard work they went into organizing our celebration. Special thanks to Mr. Holford for his leadership with our committee. Well done, Mr. Holford. Thanks to Vibrant Photography for taking pictures this evening for us. Thanks to Mr. Clark and our TV and broadcasting team that was live streaming the production. Thanks to Minter Gardens for providing ferns and cedars. Thanks to the following staff who played key roles in bringing this evening together for our school community. Some behind-the-scenes work by Miss McConnell, Miss Haviland, our clerical team, Miss Mancinelli, Miss Brown, Miss Clayton, Miss Fisher, and Miss Steves. Again, this concludes, thank you. This concludes our formal ceremony. Please take some time for some wonderful pictures together. Thank you for joining us.